So when you first start to take your horses past you, it wouldn't make any difference which way you go, but that the horse understood that he needs to yield to you to begin the whole maneuver. So, I've got him saddled up. I'll show you the same things that you do before you saddle him. If I was going to take him over here to my right, well, my arm's not long enough to pull him, but all this is for is to direct him. I'd tip his nose over, and I step into him. That shifts his weight back so his front end will come across. I'd ask him to move out. A lot of times I might reach up there and rub him with that flag. If my right hand's kind of in neutral, in other words, I'm not extending it out here, I might be just waving the flag around, just kind of like I'm saying, boo. But I'm only kidding. I don't want to make him afraid. I want him to be able to let me be kind of careless. But I don't act like I'm going to hit him with the flag either, like I'm making a stab at him. I'd have it kind of out here, just saying, I want you used to the sound of this and the motion, the action of it. So, a lot of times you might get him pretty good about this, and 5 minutes later you'd approach it again and look like you're starting over. Now, if you have one that's really bothered by this, and you found him just careening around on the end of the rope, and he was kind of going off sideways and damn near pulling away from you, well, then you're going to end up untracking those hindquarters and going the other way, even before I'd tell you to, so that you redirect the horse, because they'd get to where pretty soon they're leaning so dang hard on the rope you can't hardly hold them. But while I'm working a horse around me in a circle, that's no different than how I'd like to ride him in a circle. I don't want him tipping his nose out. I don't want him over-bending in, but I definitely don't want his nose out, and I don't want his shoulders in. If his shoulders were in, I'd work the flag in this area. See how he widened the circle? Just because I kind of pointed my flag there. And that wouldn't be any different than what I might do with my right rein when I was on him. If I said, get that circle a little wider, you're cutting in. So I just try to watch the whole horse. As I go to switch directions, and all of you guys will be handy enough to do this, I'd switch this flag like this, my lead rope, and I still want him going. I don't want him to change directions before I ask him. Then from here, I aim toward his hip. I roll his hip over, and I bend him enough to get to the hind. If I'm not too happy how he moves behind, I can keep pursuing him now. With an increase in flexion, I can roll the hind to the outside. If he doesn't go, obviously, I'm going to use my flag and tap him. There's the hind. There's the front. I'd reach up and touch him there. I might touch him toward the shoulder. Now I've flagged a few colt classes on him. That's exactly the reason why we do it.